Really thought it was a beautiful exploration of grief, but not, but in many forms. Obviously, Ava's story is trying to find her husband. She doesn't know in what form she's going to find him. So there's sort of that feeling of what's happening and the grief that's happening as she's on this journey, but also the idea of what their family might have been, the idea of the children they might have had. So I thought that was all really beautiful. I thought that she was wonderfully human in that she says she made a real transgression and she takes the blame for some of the breakdown of the marriage. But overall, I feel like it's a very, in this sort of not human moment, it's very human. The people that she's meeting, even the zombies that she's meeting, there's an understanding of what it is they're expressing. So that overall just felt really poignant. And then honestly, a lot of conversations with Zach about how to sculpt that journey for Ava, because really there's a reality she has to face very quickly, which is the job she's doing. They're literally retrieving bodies. It's so awful, but it has to become mundane quite quickly in order for her to carry on. And she's so sort of driven by trying to find her husband that that journey is propelled by hope. And I think without that, she might not have been able to do the things she's doing. But there is a piece of her that really believes when she finds him, if she finds him, there is a way back. And then the end, yes, was a happy surprise in a way, but also playing someone who is so desperate for an answer. Whatever that answer may be, at least it's definitive. So there is a release in her knowing that might not be happy, but it's something. It's a closure in a way. But they were all there, yeah. Makeup was incredible. Yeah. All of that was incredible. But yeah, every single person. And then even the first zombie that we meet, he was amazing. And he stood in that garage for so long, and there was so much happening with him. And I think that's a really beautiful way into the zombie world too, because there are reasons for why they are the way they are. And of course they develop, and some are scarier than others. But he is so human. And really for me, seeing the potential of that is partly what makes her carry on the journey. Of course, it's interesting because the way he leaves her and the way he finds her are just polar opposites. And Clay and Ava spend a lot of time burying what it is that they're running from to each other. And then that moment, there's they're connected anyway, but that real connection between the two of them of properly understanding what it is that they've both helped each other to do is so beautiful.